Right now at noon, the Republican Party reveals their new platform ahead of next week's convention, why some conservatives are not happy with it. Plus, divisions on Capitol Hill over whether President Biden should stay in the race, what lawmakers are saying, and the president's big test this week. This is News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Josh Breider. First at noon, we are waiting to hear the conditions of multiple people taken to the hospital this morning following a car crash in Greene County. It happened around 5 this morning. Greene County Dispatch says all lanes of Highway 11 were blocked between County G and County OK near Brodhead. Dispatch could not confirm the number of cars involved. Highway 11 has since reopened. In Rock County, dozens of people in Janesville are without their homes this afternoon after an apartment fire. It forced the entire building to evacuate. The fire happened at the Surrey Ridge Apartments off Racine Street. It was first reported Monday afternoon. Thankfully, no one was hurt. It's unclear how the fire started, but the response required 50 firefighters, some brought in from as far away as Fort Atkinson.
As searches were completed, firefighters had to be removed from the building, and the remainder of the fire had to be fought from the outside.
That's because the fire quickly went across the roof. Streets around the apartment were closed off. That forced drivers in the area to have to reroute around that. The Red Cross is helping those left without their home. On and off storm chances continue ahead of some more heat moving in this weekend. First Warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka is out on the weather patio. It sounds like the birds are having a nice day out there.
Yeah, you know, some of the clouds have moved in, but it's actually a pretty nice noon hour. We are a little bit muggy, but typically so for this time of July. And we are looking at some of the clouds that have been moving on in. That's actually out ahead of Beryl. Now, Beryl, for the most part, is going to miss us with the rain. But we are seeing some of the clouds moving in, and you can see from our Edgewater sky cam a mostly cloudy sky, and things are pretty quiet right now out there on Lake Mendota. All right, as mentioned, the clouds have been moving in from the south, and you can see the rain that's starting to spread closer and closer toward Chicago. It looks like it's headed right toward us, but it looks like a lot of this is going to be shifting on to the east. We may see some showers later tonight into tomorrow morning, but as mentioned, it looks like most of the rain, thankfully, at least from Beryl, the remnants of Beryl anyway, are going to miss us. We do have quite a few clouds moving on through right now, but radar is quiet across Dane County. Feel the humidity, dew points well into the 60s, 65 right now in Madison, 66 in Janesville. So it is getting pretty sticky out here. But most of the rain from Beryl staying to our south. We're just going to see mainly clouds, a few showers, better chances to get toward Janesville, areas to the east over toward Milwaukee and Racine. Warm temperatures, seasonably so, as we head through the rest of the week. And then we're going to be talking about some heat building, 90s expected toward the end of the weekend. Right now it's 80 here in Madison, 80 also in Middleton, pretty common number, 81 right now off to the east. We'll call for mostly cloudy skies now for the rest of the afternoon. Temperatures generally in the lower 80s. We'll talk more about Beryl and also some of the rain chances that we have going for the rest of the week. We'll talk more about that coming up in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks are hoping that rain just stays away.
The good news is it's not going to be real organized. It's going to be pretty isolated.
All right, Kelly, thank you. The GOP is releasing its new platform less than a week away from the convention's kickoff. Some of the key takeaways include adopting a platform that reflects former President Trump's position, opposing a federal abortion ban, upsetting some anti-abortion conservatives. That would leave abortion up to the states, omitting the explicit basis for a ban for the first time in 40 years. The document's second chapter is on Border Patrol. The GOP says they'll restore every Trump border policy. The party will take up that platform at the convention next week. We also have a list of the convention's daily themes. Monday is called Make America Wealthy once again, focused on the economy. Tuesday is Make America Safe once again, focused on crime and the border. Wednesday is Make America Strong once again, where the GOP vows to, quote, restore America's rightful standing on the world stage. And then Thursday is Make America Great once again, the GOP promising to usher in a new golden age. New at noon, President Biden puts on his foreign policy hat today as he tries to quell domestic concerns about his health and re-election campaign. He's hosting the NATO summit in Washington as former President Trump reemerges on the campaign trail this evening in Florida. CBS's Natalie Brand reports from Capitol Hill.
Washington is rolling out the red carpet for World Allies Tuesday, marking the 75th anniversary of the NATO alliance. President Biden will address that group later today as questions swirl domestically about his health and candidacy.
Has the president been treated for Parkinson's? No. Is he being treated for Parkinson's? No, he's not. Is he taking medication for Parkinson's? No.
The White House has been peppered with questions as the president insists he's staying in the race. His GOP opponent, former President Donald Trump, has a rally this evening in Florida with Senator Marco Rubio. He weighed in on Sean Hannity's show.
It looks to me like he may very well stay in. He's got an ego and he doesn't want to quit.
President Biden is also trying to prevent defections here on Capitol Hill. He's secured some key backing, but others in the party remain unconvinced.
We would be better off with another nominee. Okay.
Congressman Adam Smith of Washington is among the 6 House Democrats publicly calling for the president to exit the race and claims privately there are more.
They have different reasons for not wanting to say it. I think it's a high number.
Other House Democrats say they're united.
We're riding with Biden. We're riding with Biden.
The GOP leaders have already made it plain that chaos is their friend. I'm not going to give them more chaos.
But some senior Democrats say the president needs to do more to show he has the energy and capacity to win the race. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
More than half of the universities of Wisconsin chancellors will receive pay raises. This as the system grapples with financial problems, including flat state aid and the closure of multiple branch campuses. In total, $155,200 will go toward 8 of the university's 13 leaders for pay increases. At UW-Madison, Jennifer Mnuchin's raise is the largest at 10%. That bumps her salary from $812,000 to $893,000 a year. Chancellors who hit goals for retaining freshmen into their sophomore year will receive bonuses of up to 15%. Mnuchin is not eligible for those bonuses and will instead receive 6-figure payouts for each year she stays at the university. Attorney General Josh Kaul will visit Lodi today for a training on crisis response. The procedures support standardized, practical, action-based responses to school incidents. Specifically, it's focused on standard methods of reunification. Trainees will conduct a simulation afterwards. Local leaders will join Kaul at Lodi High School at 2:30 this afternoon. Sauk County now has the first safe haven baby box in the state of Wisconsin. It is located in the city of Reedsburg. The state already has a safe haven or newborn relinquishment law. Placing the child in the box means parents who surrender do not have to have any contact with medical personnel. It is completely anonymous and there are no cameras.
All a parent has to do is walk up to the baby box, open the door, place their unharmed newborn inside, shut the door, and walk away. In the box, as soon as the door is opened up, it's automatically calling 911.
Opening the box sets off a silent alarm, and a second alarm rings 1 minute later. Reedsburg first responders aim to remove the baby from the box in under 2 minutes. They then provide any needed medical care, take the infant to the medical center, and also notify social services. Well, still ahead for us this afternoon, why some medical students at Johns Hopkins won't have to worry about paying for school this fall. Plus, Target will soon stop accepting a specific form of payment. Why they're making the move.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Moving forward.
What's up? You need some windows?
Hey folks, you call the experts? Right now with Feldco, get free installation and no interest for 5 years. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
I am proud of you.
Choosing to celebrate the special moments. For those recovering from stroke, injury, or illness, choosing Encompass Health for inpatient rehabilitation may just be their most important choice.
Looking for the best value in contact lenses? At Stanton Optical, score an annual supply of AccuView Oasis plus a free contact lens eye exam for only $189. The numbers are in. At Stanton Optical, you save a whopping $280. You're not going to find a better deal with the other guys. Now that's what I call value. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
When replacing your windows, you want them to be built by the best and backed by the best. That's what you'll get with replacement windows only available from Renewal by Andersen. When you choose Renewal by Andersen at Wanakee Remodeling, you're not getting a one-size-fits-all product. From design and sales to manufacturing, installation, and service, we own the entire process. This month, buy 2 windows, get the third 60% off, plus 12 months no-interest financing when you purchase 3 or more windows. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
I was raised by my wonderful grandparents who took care of me when my mother was struggling with addiction. Later, when Nana got frail, I was privileged to help take care of her. I believe it's our duty to honor our elders. So I've worked hard in the Senate to protect Medicare and nursing home care from those who've tried relentlessly to cut benefits. The least we can do is help those who've helped us. I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
TDS Fiber Internet makes our home smarter. Working, playing, living, learning. It's all better with TDS Fiber Internet because it's faster, more reliable. It's award-winning internet served up by friendly local folks. It's what keeps us connected. And isn't that what it's all about? Say hello to internet that hits different. Say hello to TDS.
Johns Hopkins Medical School will be free starting this fall thanks to a $1 billion donation from Bloomberg Philanthropies. Medical students whose families earn less than $300,000 will be free, with living expenses and fees also covered for students whose families earn up to $175,000. The gift is aimed at diversifying the healthcare field and making it more accessible to low-income students. Previously, tuition at Johns Hopkins was $65,000 a year. Starting next week, it will cost more to mail a letter. The price of a Forever stamp is increasing from 68 to 73 cents. This is the second price hike for Forever stamps this year. And Target says starting July 15th, it will no longer accept personal checks from shoppers. The retail giant points to a shift in consumer preferences toward digital payment methods like Zelle and Venmo and away from personal checks. A survey from Go Banking Rates found that about 1 in 5 people over 66 years old write several checks each month, while about half of people under 55 don't write a single check the entire year. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to CBSMoneyWatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Carissa Lawson.
At the noon hour, here's your stock report. Looking green so far this afternoon. The Dow up 128, NASDAQ up 32 points, and the S&P 500 up 9. Right now, our call for action volunteers are in the building taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf. Remember, you can always call for action at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. Pam is watching today's egg prices straight ahead, and Kelly is tracking the first warn forecast. Then later on Live at 4, Dr. Shyla Mergain on the benefits of play dates for adults.
Get an 11% rebate at Menards. We carry the largest selection of garage doors in stock. Or you can design your own using our garage door design program. This 9x7 garage door is $449.99 after rebate. Complete your project with a Genie garage door opener. This powerful belt drive model is ultra quiet. Get it for $149.99 after 11% rebate at Menards. Number 1 in customer satisfaction among home improvement retailers according to J.D. Power.
Save big money at Menards.
Grab your sunglasses and enjoy the journey of pure excitement. It's the Summer Vibes and Catch and Rides giveaways at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. This summer, you'll have a chance to win a StarCraft pontoon boat on July 27th, a Barletta pontoon boat on August 10th, and a Chevy Traverse on August 24th. All entries earned will be eligible for all Summer Vibes and Catch and Rides drawings. Your fun in the sun starts at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
Hi, I'm Daryl from Little America. Blake and his cousin Connor are here with their families from Madison today. What's your favorite ride? Connor's older sister, Cassie, told me her favorite is the go-karts. Mom loves that she can bring a picnic basket, and Dad enjoys miniature golf. There's fun for the whole family at Little America, where big fun is only a few miles away.
Does our foam insulation work? Listen to this.
The power in the neighborhood was out for 2 days in 95-degree weather. My thermostat only went up 3 degrees, and that's even with letting the dog in and out. It was very comfortable here.
And her savings were more than the insulation costs.
If you want to save money on your power bills, get USA Insulation. It makes a huge difference.
USA Insulation.
Milwaukee hosts the Republican National Convention, and News 3 Now brings you team coverage as Battleground Wisconsin grabs the national spotlight. Campaign 2024 GOP convention coverage live from Milwaukee, starting Monday on News 3 Now.
Abigail Spencer and John Cryer talk showbiz.
As an actor, it was great because it's just dealing with constant rejection, and that makes you stronger.
I've never been rejected. Then the couple who can skate anywhere.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back at noon. Let's check in now with Farm Babe Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. Hi, Pam.
Buddy, hello. Yeah, the sunshine's out there, a little sticky out there, but that means it must be county fair season. And don't forget, we've got plenty, again, as we mentioned before, going on this week. Lodi Agricultural Fair, Lafayette, Sauk County Fair, Jefferson County Fair. You've got a lot of action out there, so long as you decide to engage. Hey, our Wisconsin farmers saw a little improvement this week as far as the quality of their crops. According to the Wisconsin Ag Statistical Service, as of Sunday across the state, our corn was rated 62% good to excellent. That's a 1 percentage point increase in a week. Soybeans, that looks like it's about 60% excellent. That's up 3 percentage points in a week. Also keeping an eye on our potato crop, 90% of that crop called good to excellent, 2 percentage point hike in a week. The folks that are depending on pasture, though, for their livestock, they're still suffering with muddy conditions. 69% spoke as good to excellent, and that's down 2 percentage points in a week's time. So continuing to monitor what's going on out there as far as our field work is concerned. And I got an update today that it looks like corn rootworm is enjoying this weather quite well. We thought we might have drowned them out in some of the low areas, but the problem is not every field is a low area. So those insects are something we need to really be scouting for, especially as these heat units come on. Hey, and a quick reminder tonight for you kids that are in rural communities trying to get your forms straightened out and admission processes taken care of for either technical college, four-year college, or even apprenticeships. Tonight from 6 until 8 in Nakusa, the College to You Roadshow is coming to help you with those programs. College to You Roadshow tonight, 6 until 8 in Nakusa. Barrel cheese on a Tuesday stands still at $1.94. 40-pound block cheese up 3/4 cent at $1.96 3/4. Double A butter. Joshy, up a penny. Up a penny. $3.14 a pound. You know, with this weather, I should check into ice cream futures. I think that's something everybody could get excited about, don't you?
You just got to eat it fast enough with this humidity so it's not melty to make it a mess all the way down, especially when you're wearing a tie like me.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Pam, thank you.
Buddy. See you later.
Beryl is now a tropical depression this afternoon, which has left parts of Texas devastated and many areas underwater. At least 8 people are dead, and the storm is also causing destructive tornadoes. Many trees have been knocked over by winds gusting up to 90 miles an hour, along with torrential rain. There were at least 7 deaths in the Houston area, including a police officer driving to work during the storm. Power outages topped more than 2.5 million, and it could be days before it is all restored. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast. First Warm meteorologist Kelly Slifka is on the weather patio, and Beryl is making its way north. Are we going to have impacts here in Wisconsin?
You know, thankfully not. That is definitely the good news. It looks like, you know, it could have been a really devastating event if we had gotten all the rain that they're seeing throughout the Ohio Valley with this system. Thankfully, it is staying to our south. We are seeing some of the clouds starting to spread into the area, but most of the rain is staying in Illinois, and it looks like most of the rain will stay in Illinois as the track we'll take it through the Ohio Valley, then into parts of the Great Lakes states. We're going to be on the northwest fringe of it. Might see a few showers develop later tonight, but most of this will be affecting Illinois over toward Milwaukee. So the heaviest band of rain, you can see that near Gary, Indiana. It's just South Bend, Indiana, up into the Detroit, Michigan. They will likely see the heaviest of that rain. Just think if that would have hit us, we would have been really having some problems with all the rain that we had throughout the month of May, June, and the first few days of July. But we are starting to see some of those clouds, some of those high, thin clouds. They're thickening up a little bit now, so probably not a whole lot more sunshine for the afternoon hours as the remnants of Beryl do stay to our south. Can't rule out a couple of showers, especially as you get down toward Janesville, but most of this will be near parts of Illinois. 90s expected, though, later this weekend. I know we haven't had a whole lot of dry, really hot weather over the weekends this summer so far. It looks like this weekend will be one of those weekends when we do have some summer-like temperatures. 82 expected today. That's right where we are typically this time of July, and this is actually our highest average temperature of the year. Noticing our sunset is, we're losing a little bit of daylight in the evening now. The sunset's at 8:38. All right, we are expecting mostly cloudy skies now for the rest of the afternoon. There might be an isolated shower here and there. I wouldn't count on much, but you can see the remnants of Beryl starting to move through northeastern Illinois. Some of that wraps into southeastern Wisconsin. You see a couple of showers here toward Janesville after midnight, but really, we're not expecting a whole lot of effects of it from Beryl other than some of the clouds that we are expecting overnight. All of Beryl should be shifting onto the east as we go into tomorrow afternoon. We should get into some sunshine. Then we have some instability showers that will pop up during the heating of the afternoon. And it's going to be another muggy day with temperatures in the lower 80s, but the wind will be switching around the north on the backside of Beryl. So we have been pretty seasonable over the last several days, but it looks like we're going to be heating up into the weekend as the jet stream lifts up to the north. That will allow all the heat to build. It's not only going to be hot here, but it's going to be hot across the entire country as we go into the upcoming weekend with any cool air confined there to Hudson Bay, Canada. But this is our 6 to 10 day outlook. You can see all of the country, just about the entire country, other than that little sliver in southern Arizona, is expected above average temperatures over the next 6 to 10 days. Right now we're sitting at 80, 81 in Janesville, 80 also the Dells, very common number, a few upper 70s at this hour. It's feeling pretty sticky out here with the dew points in the mid 60s, but we'll take it. 79 right now off to the east. So we are looking at some warm, if not very warm temperatures for the rest of the week with low to mid 80s. Friday probably a little bit warmer, and that's that sign of some of that warm air building back into the Badger State. 88 on Saturday. Can't rule out some showers and thunderstorms. Nothing real organized. Maybe a little bit better opportunity as we go into Monday as a cold front arrives. That'll drop our temperatures from the low 90s back in the 80s by Tuesday and Wednesday.
It is nice to see less rain on the 10-day for once.
Yeah, you know, and that's the good news. I mean, we've got some of those showers in the forecast. They're going to be very isolated. Nothing like what we saw throughout much of the month of June.
Much needed news, Kelly. Thank you. The Madison's ballet performance lineup is officially out. It includes 5 productions, including the holiday classic, The Nutcracker. That and 2 other shows, including the Midsummer Night's Dream, play at the Overture Center. Tickets for these productions go on sale Thursday. For tickets and to see the full list of productions, you can look for the story on channel3000.com. Happening tomorrow, you have the chance to see a Grammy Award-winning musician for free. Native American singer-songwriter Bill Miller will be performing at this week's Concerts on the Square. He'll be joined by violinist Jane Story. The concert starts tomorrow night at 7 on the King Street corner of Capitol Square. News 3 Now is a proud sponsor. We'll have live coverage throughout the day on air and channel3000.com. Howard continues his week-long tour looking for some regional favorites in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Today, we head south for our prize-winning cake as our salute to regional favorites continues. Come along and join the fun.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Brothers Maine enjoys 4th of July festivities with family, friends, and fabulous kitchen and laundry deals. Our fireworks of savings on GE appliances and free delivery will make you ooh and ah. Feel like family at Brothers Maine.
Customers are very surprised how quickly we can get the garage doors fixed.
When I'm on the job, it's go time.
We know tomorrow is too late.
Here at Precision, we have the best parts, best warranties, and we're always here for you.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Imagine having a Medicare Advantage plan that can help cover costs for dental services or even groceries. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield is offering special benefits called Essential Extras, available for Medicare Advantage plan members. If you're new to Medicare, have Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible to enroll today. Unsure if you're eligible? Our licensed insurance agents can help. Just call the number on your screen today. Medicare Advantage plans cover everything in original Medicare Parts A and B while offering coverage for additional benefits. With Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield Medicare Advantage plans, you could get no-cost essential extras you might not expect. These plans may include allowances for dental, vision, hearing, assistive devices, or even money for healthy groceries. That's not all, though. You could also get an allowance to help pay for utility costs like gas, electric, water, or sewer. It can even be used towards internet and cellular providers. Explore 2024 Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield Medicare Advantage plans with essential extras in your zip code by calling today. If you're new to Medicare, have Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible. Essential extras could even include transportation to plan-approved destinations. But you won't get a plan with additional benefits automatically. You have to call to see if you're eligible to enroll. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield is proud to offer these special no-cost Medicare Advantage plan benefits that help provide comfort and convenience to make everyday life easier. Don't miss out. Call Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield today to explore 2024 Medicare Advantage plans with essential extras. If you're new to Medicare, on Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible.
Call 800-694-1143. 800-694-1143. That's 800-694-1143.
As our journey in search of some of our country's best regional favorites continues, today we're headed south. And the cake we're making was first created in Alabama, but got its notoriety when it won first prize at the county fair in Columbus, Georgia. So what do you say we whip up a shortcut version of it? We begin by beating a package of white cake mix with some water and a bit of vegetable oil until it's smooth. Once it is, we fold in some whipped egg whites. We want to do this gently so the cake bakes up nice and light. We pour this into a couple of cake pans before baking it off. For the filling, which I think is the best part, we combine a container of coconut pecan frosting with some chopped cherries, pecans, raisins, and a bit of brandy. After the cakes cool, we cut each layer in half and start building our cake. Then the whole thing gets frosted with white icing. One look or taste, and it's no wonder why it's prize-worthy. With the light as can be cake, the crazy rich filling, and the kick you get from the brandy, there's no way not to fall in love with it. The recipe for what is known as lane cake is online now and is ready for you to enjoy. Hey, Kelly, you want to try a slice? I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a classic Southern way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Meteorologist Kelly Slifka now with a final look at your first warned weather.
Yeah, the clouds have kind of filled in here across southern Wisconsin. This is actually out ahead of the remnants of Beryl. Thankfully, that is going to primarily stay to our south. Can't rule out an isolated shower later tonight, but as mentioned, it should stay down towards Chicago, maybe Milwaukee and Kenosha. It's warm, but seasonably so. Right now, we're sitting at 80 in Madison, 81 currently in Janesville. So our first warned forecast, 82 today, 81 tomorrow. There will be some scattered showers and storms developing tomorrow. Nothing real organized, but something we'll be watching for. Fairly dry on Thursday and Friday before some more shower and thunderstorm chances come in for the weekend. And you're going to feel that heat and humidity this weekend. Temperatures in the upper 80s getting close to 90. Our cold front will arrive by Monday night. That'll drop our temperatures back in the 80s. Along with that, we'll have a chance of some showers and thunderstorms early next week.
All right, Kelly, thank you. And thank you all so much for joining us. Make it a great afternoon. We'll see you back here tomorrow.